Hajime mashite boku wa JD desu, everyone out there in YouTube land. Much like the description, I'm going to give you a brief. I'm going to let the game run because I've started over. I'm going to give you a brief. At year 202 in my previous friggin' village, I continued getting a glitch that, after an extensive Google search with multiple terms, and in case you don't know, and yes, I get made fun of for saying it, I am an engineer. I'm a VoIP engineer. I don't build railroads, I don't drive trains, I don't build buildings, I don't know, what else? Bridges. I'm not one of those physical engineers. I don't make airplanes. I do voice networks. Most of your phones will run on VoIP. That's what I do. I can set up faxes. I can set up a cell phone. I can set up office phones. So I know how the internet works, and I know how to find solutions to problems. Because in case you didn't know, an engineer is someone that knows how to Google and knows how to problem solve. Most clients in general, I'm not going to say my clients, most clients in general do not have this knowledge. That's a different rant that I will not say won't happen. But, going back to the point, I did an extensive Google search. And 2018, I think, was the last Steam entry for this game on that specific issue. I found several people that had the same glitch. The difference between then and now is that then the dev said, hey, send us your game file and a description of the problem, and we'll check it out. We'll figure it out. And they got it fixed. Now, this is 2022, so 4 years after that patch, and I had the problem. So I wasn't going to bother messaging the devs. I've done that with other older games. What is that one game I like? Oh, Orion. What is it? It's a space Age of Empires type game like this. Oh, Age of Orion. I think it was Age of Orion 2. And of course, you know, that came out forever and 2 decades ago. And I got no response. You know, no one's monitoring that email anymore. They stopped being paid to do that for whatever. So I wasn't going to do that. I was just, alright. And my attempts, they were not complicated. I went in, and I just stepped back my saves. I was save scumming, I guess. And I just stepped them back. And then I would, you know, either 5 or 10x the game until I got to year 202. Or I would step back, you know, before the glitch started, and I would normal play and, you know, try to build and expand, because I had 288 villagers that I could idle. Because I did that the very last, before I deleted every game save and reinstalled Life is Feudal. I deleted every game save too, except the most recent. Oh, what else did I do? My last attempt, as I rolled back before the glitch started, the glitch is simple. You can't collect anything. You chop down a tree, you stand there and try to pick it up until you starve to death. And you go homeless somehow. No clue how that works. Housing did not change. Just your villagers can't path to it anymore. So the last attempt I made is I loaded pre-glitch, and I didn't do anything. Alright, so theoretically, because I've had glitches before where I build X and the game will glitch out 5 years later. I'll go back before that. And it doesn't happen. I build it again somewhere else, no problem. This was just screwed from the get-go, I guess. One thing I did check, because early on, you'll notice that in other videos, if you watch them for the old series, uh, like, and I can't remove these. I'm unsubscribed because these don't work anyway. But nothing is checked, so, you know, nothing is loaded. No mods. No mods loaded. Uh, that game did have a mod loaded when I started it, and then I disabled it. But it was counting toward achievements. So it's either a Steam glitch altogether or I never used it. So now I'm here. I'm starting a brand new village. And I guess that's the way we should do it. Maybe that is, the universe saying, "Hey, step back, JD." Anyway, I'm not going to complain about it too much. I'm over it. Instead of building a new house, I just upgraded all three at the same time. You can call it frustration, you can call it anger, you can call it whatever you need. I upgraded all three. Highlighted um, with this one, select the area to increase building. And highlighted them all. And let them build the crap out of them. Well, of course, you have to select workers. You can see it is still year one. So right now, yeah, I've got 3 dudes fishing, and I got 1 dude hunting. We're catching leather and meat, so that works. They're eating bread. What is that? 8, 8, 7, and like a fruit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've got a rough plan. I'm not gonna die. How about that? So the first thing I did is shoot down a little bit and build a fishing hut. And then I terraformed over here. We've got plenty of food. This way, I'm going to build a fishing hut. You see the edge of the map? The other edge is right here. So, I lied. I do know what I'm going to do. The basic plan is I'm going to expand to the corner to where the map ends. Because I'm a terraformer. I'm going to terraform everything. But right now, we're going to build a fishing hut here. I'm going to pause for a second. I'm going to teach you a trick. I think I can build a fishing hut on this, but I can teach you the trick anyway. Let me see. First, we're going to see if we can build a fishing hut on it, because I'm pretty sure we can. We can. Nope. Yeah, we can. If we wanted to, we could. But this same situation, you've carefully worked it out, but you still have those 2 little divots right here and right here. Well, you don't want the divots. I mean, you could try to flatten, but then it's a whole lot of mouse movement and jerking. I prefer, especially in the beginning, to play straight down. I'm facing straight at the ground all the time. Well, just pop it in, hold shift, that way the base is as small as it can get, and it'll lock to grid, whatever they want to call it. You can move over so you can actually see it better. Put it right there, and right there. And what I did, well, you saw what I just did. Trying to focus it up. And then get your demolish ready. So throw 4 on there. They're going to come over, and as soon as that 1 becomes a 0 or a 0 becomes a 1, you can pause it just to make sure. They're going to run off to get resources, but when they get back with the resources, it's already paused or demolished. Same thing here. Watch that shovel. as soon as that terraforming ends, hit the pause button. Space bar for me. I'm waiting. Oh, well, that's stupid. They actually brought wood. I'm going to go ahead and demolish it, even though it's paused. Oh, he got that one. I paused it, and then I'm going to go ahead and demolish that one. And then I'm going to unpause this one, so they can get that wood the hell out of there. And you'll see that's a perfect square. As perfect as you can get. That's one thing I like doing. That's one thing I enjoy. Making things kosher or square or whatever. It's also what I'm trying to do with the mouse right now. Just get it even. So I'm going to throw in a fishing lodge right here. We're going to build it pretty much to get it out of the way. I'm even going to prioritize it, although I don't think they need it right now. We're still going to do it. And if we're real desperate to get it built right now, we can just take 3 people off fishing and 1 person off being a hunter. I don't see it as a huge deal right now because we don't need the food yet. And when it becomes summertime, or when I can see the ground, I'm going to build a road out to it. Because I like roads. And honestly, this is just a video to let you know I started over. Because I'm not going to sit here and expect you to watch this. Mainly because I'm going to have it on while I'm watching something else on my left monitor. Oh, so frustrated. I'm going to pause. I'm going to thank you for joining. I want to shout out also, another reason to restart. A group of friends and I have decided to band together, sometimes play the same games, sometimes do our own thing. I'm going to continue to post streams and videos on this defunct channel, but at the Naked Gaming Grandma group, which I'll post a title, link, because we can't name it until we have 100 subs, and of course we just started it, so we got zilch. We are going to post videos and streams and clips and snippets collectively. We're trying something. I think it's different. I don't know. But that's what we're going to do. This video may or may not go up there just to be like, hey, we're doing it here too, but I don't know. So yeah, drop a like. I don't care. Don't like the video, but subscribe to let me know you watched it. Post a comment. Call me an asshole. Tell me I smell funny and I drink too much. That's what, everyone that's still alive in my family does. And remember, no kids in the pool. If you have kids, don't watch. Don't watch, especially not Naked Gaming Group. The Naked Gaming Group. Because it's not going to be kid friendly. And I mean on a level that you will literally be uncomfortable if your kid's even in the house. Alright, well, thanks for being with me this long, and good afternoon, good evening, and good night. My button's over here.